Okay guys, so here we are inside of my M1 Finance account. This is just my regular taxable account, and I'm going to show you a full demo of this later on in my full portfolio in the desktop section. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to the retirement account that I have here with M1 Finance. I actually never put any money into it just because I would have to do a backdoor Roth IRA. I'm not entirely sure how to do that yet, so it's just something I've never really gotten around to, but it does work really good for demonstration purposes. I can show you how to build a pie. So when you open up an account with M1 Finance, the very first thing they're going to ask you for is your email and password. After that, you have to open up a full-fledged brokerage account where they're going to ask you for things like your social security number, address, etc. for reporting to the IRS. After that, you're going to connect your bank account, and then you are going to create your pie. So at this point, let me jump over into the other account that I have, and we're going to basically walk you through that step by step. So you're going to see a screen that looks similar to this, and it says basically to start investing, you have to choose your securities. So let's go ahead and pick a couple of stocks. So right off the bat here, they're going to offer you a list of popular stocks by market cap. These are the ones that most people tend to invest in. And if you want to add it to your portfolio, you simply hit the plus button. So what we're going to do is we're going to make that same FANG portfolio that we talked about earlier. So we're going to add Amazon, we're going to add Google, Apple, and we're going to now have to search for Netflix and then Facebook, which is now Meta, whatever that is. So let's look for Netflix now, add that. And then Facebook, which is called, well, I guess it's still called Facebook on this app, but I think the name has changed, so it might update at some point. So once you decide on the slices for your pie, you're going to click on Done. And again, if you want some advice, you can go over here and you can look at funds, you can look at expert pies if you don't really know what to choose. And there's all of these different categories, but we're going to cover more of this in the desktop section of the tutorial. For now, I'm just going to click on Done, and this is where you have to name your portfolio. So I'm just going to call this one FANG all caps. And then we click on the Done button. And at this point, this is where you're going to set your target allocations. So by default, it's going to make it an even 20% for everything. But let's say, for example, you were very bullish on Apple. You could click on Apple here, and then you can get more information about them, or click in this box here and you can adjust that percentage accordingly. So I just bumped it up to 30%, which means I need to now remove 10% from other slices to get back to 100. So let's say we take 5 out of Amazon and then we take 5 out of Google. Now we have a FANG portfolio, but it's not equally weighted. It's overweight in Apple. So once you're done with that, you're going to click on Done, and it's going to basically prompt you to connect your bank account and make your initial deposit. I'm going to stop here just because, like I said, I would have to do a backdoor Roth IRA, and I'm not going to go through that right now, but this is where you would connect your bank and make your initial deposit.